Hi, it's Dr. Linda Papadopoulos here, psychologist and ambassador at Internet Matters. Today I wanted to speak about some tips on coping with stress. No doubt now, with everything that's going on with the COVID virus, there's going to be a lot of stress, a sense that, how do I cope with all these changes? How do I speak to my kids about it? As a parent, how do I manage both my stress and that of my families? But there are a few things that you can do. I think the first tip I would have is keeping a routine. Routines are vital for our overall sense, I think, of control and well-being, and I think kids respond to them very well too. So just having the basics in there of waking and sleeping at similar times every day, of eating at the same time, of doing schoolwork and exercising, I think will all help really well. I think the other thing with routine is to make sure now that we're kind of homebound that there's some regular time slotted in to kind of completely escape from what's going on. So times for play, times for connection, times for just relaxation. I think all of these things as part of a routine are going to be key. The second thing when coping with stress is to ensure that the information that you take in is sourced correctly. There's so much information out there, and a lot of it designed very much to kind of be sensationalist. Now, of course, absolutely it's important to kind of read what's going on, keep up to date, but it's also important to kind of ensure that you're reading from good sources and that you're doing this in a balanced way. Again, making sure that you're not just reading about the stuff that scares you, but also those hopeful stories. Having those conversations again that you speak about your worries, but also those conversations that allow you to kind of forget about things for a while. It's all about keeping sort of a mental balance. The third thing to do when you're trying to cope with stress is to ensure that you're having regular exercise. I can't say enough how many studies show that, mental health is so benefited from just some regular routine exercise. And now this is something that you can do, either on your own or with your kids and as a family. It's important whether it's doing something in the front room or going for a walk if you can. It's really important. I think finally, and very importantly, one of the best ways to deal with stress is to get social support. Now, we keep speaking about social isolation, but in fact, it's physical isolation. Social isolation is the last thing we need. We're lucky to live in a time where we're communicating more than ever. So use your tech resources out there to Facebook with friends and family, to send messages, to watch movies together at the same time. This is a time that we need to connect, not to stay apart. Hope this helps.